What is up, guys? It's KOJOFOREX, aka GPP Emperor, aka Emperor of Blues. In today's video, I'm going to show you the best strategy to recover from Forex losses. Now, before anything else, I'm going to share with you a story from a long time of my life. I think somewhere around the year 2018. Now, 2018, I was trading for a lot of traders. I was trading for a lot of investors because, of course, there was no prop firm as such. And then the only way as a trader I could scale up is when you have people handing their money to you for you to trade for them, and then you make a cut for yourself. Now, I was really doing well because I had a very formidable strategy that I was using a day trading strategy, and I was also building my swing trading strategy as well. But the long and short of it was that I was actually trading for people. I was actually managing. It was not really like any huge trading account balance. One of it was a $5,000 account, and the other was a $25,000 account, the one that I quite remember very well. Right, I was doing well on these accounts. I was trading, making profit, and then I get my share or cut, and then I had a need to actually upgrade my car. So I was basically in a pressing need to buy something new for myself. And then the kind of money that I'd save for myself, if I purchase that asset, if I purchase that car, I'm not going to really have a lot more money sitting in my trading account and then in my personal bank account anymore. So then that motivated me to think that why not, go all out on this account that I'm managing, the $25,000 account and a $5,000 account. And then whatever profit that I make, I can actually put that in my bank account, and then I can still be comfortable with the new car that I wanted to purchase, right? Now, remember that I had been on a very serious winning streak in the trading account, right? I was winning 1 trade, 2 trade, 3 trade. I had won about continuously 10 trades at a go without taking a loss. And so I was so motivated that the next one, why not go all out and then, make some huge chunk of money and then comfortably buy that car that I wanted to buy. Guess what? Your guess may have been as right as mine. When I took that risk, it didn't go as planned. I lost about 60% of that trading account. The $5,000 account became $2,000, and the $25,000 account became $10,000. It was one of the earliest shock of my life. I was like, what am I going to do now? This account that I was literally living off, making small chunks of money, and then these investors also had very strong trust in me, and I've literally lost like more than half of the account. How am I going to recover? What if I'm not able to recover again? What if I actually continuously blow the account? Am I going to be able to repay back their cash for them or their capital for them? So many thoughts was literally going on in my mind, as may potentially be going on with so many of you who would also lose a chunk of your trading capital, be it a prop firm or your personal funds or an investor's funds, right? But then one thing that I knew was that I was not supposed to be so aggressive in the bid to grow the account back or make all that back, because I knew that the moment I start being aggressive, agitated, and with the intention of making it back, I'm likely to even lose it all. What I sought to do then was that I approached them, more like message them and told them that, look, this is the havoc that I've caused on the trading account. How are we going to do about it? I'm definitely going to be able to trade it back up, but of course not as early as possible. So you might probably want to give me some time. So I did approach them confidently and ask for some time of, like, let's say normally if we're going to trade and make some profit in 1 week, 2 weeks, I said give me 1 month, 2 months to actually comfortably have the headspace to actually make those losses back up and put our capital back at where it was, right? And then I was fortunate to have had a very reasonable investor, so they were okay with the initiative I brought, and then they gave me that headspace to actually do that, right? Now, one thing you must also remember is that, look, for most traders, they always get this wrong, and I'm going to point it out to you. Maybe this is the first time you're hearing this, right? You must understand that when you have, let's say, a $5,000 account, and then you halve it, which is like taking a huge loss, and then from 5,000 now your trading account is literally 2,500, you have lost 50% of that trading account, right? Now, for most traders, if you ask them, okay, if you've lost 50%, how do you make it back? And what is the percentage that you need to make it back? They are easily thinking, okay, if I lost 50%, I must probably also make 50% back to make it back. That is absolutely wrong. That's not how it works. Now, if you have a $5,000 account and then you have it, indeed, you have lost 50%. But if you have to make it back up and restore it back from the $2,500 to $5,000 account, then you have to make 100%. Means that you literally have to flip the account, because imagine that you had an initial capital of 2,500 and then you take it to 5,000. Would you say you made 50%? No. you obviously say you made 100% profit. So it means that if you lose in smaller chunks of percentages, but if you have to make it back, you have to make double of it or almost double of it. Now, because I had this critical knowledge of this math that I've just shared with you, I knew that my approach to making it back was nowhere near trying to be aggressive, because at that point you're trying to now think like you're trading your small account in a flipping mentality. You are likely to blow it all out, right? So what approach did I choose? Now, this is why I shared the secret with you. The secret was taking it a step at a time. A step at a time basically means that trading small chunks of profit at a time. At that point, you don't even want to think that, oh, I want to go for the huge risk to reward, or I want to go with the huge lot sizes. No, that's not the approach to take. If you take those approaches, you are likely to blow the account. So with a $2,000, what did I do? I'd normally trade. If I make $100, I'll be so happy, keep it. If I make a $50, I'll be so happy to keep it. If I make another $50 or $100 or $200, literally taking chunks of little profit, and then I grew to 3,000, grew to 3,500, 4,000, and eventually came back up at 5,000. And I'll tell you the truth, with such an approach, normally the best way to go about it is perhaps relying more on a day trading strategy than even a swing trading strategy. Because of course, if you're looking at the market from the higher time frame of a swing perspective, you definitely be getting 1, 2, or 3 setups in a week, which may necessarily prolong your period of making that profit back. So ideally, it would be best if you have honed a day trading strategy that will allow you to get 5 setups a week, 4 setups a week, 10 setups, who knows. And also, one thing you must also guard is that during that type of a process, you don't need to be also, like I said initially, anticipating for the huge risk to reward of 1:10, 1:15. You basically want to cap it up at maximum 1:3, minimum 1:2. You can sometimes even consider the 1:1 setup if you have a strong edge. And with that approach, I can confidently tell you that if you follow this basic knowledge that I've shared with you, regardless of whatever drawdown that you're in, you're definitely going to be able to make it back. Just having that headspace of relaxation and then taking it a step at a time, taking small chunks of profit at a time, and you're going to be able to make that profit back. This is a secret that may seem simple, but trust me, not a lot of traders know it, even professional traders. But I've shared it with you for free. So you know what to do. Smash the like button if you like this. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't done that already. We are approaching 300k. In fact, our mark for the next 2 months is we are going for the 300k subscriber mark. Click in the link in the description to join the KOJOFOREX Telegram community if you haven't done it already, and connect with me on all social media at KOJOFOREX. And also click in the link in the description to purchase the KOJOFOREX Go Strategy. The Go Strategy is my private course, and it also gives you access to our private mentorship group where we have every Sunday analysis and then teach my mentees how to also become profitable like myself. Without saying much, I hope you guys love this content, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.